there used to be a hill there. Let's just say we had a little bit of fun with TNT yesterday. There's no longer a hill there. Yeah. Hello everyone, hello. And welcome back here to Minecraft, as you can just about see behind me in wonderful silhouette. On the Iris server, you can just make out Shizzy's Pub and Rawdy's Lighthouse there. So, yes, we had a little bit of fun yesterday. We were flattening this area for a new build, which is going to be a team build. And I think we got a little bit bored, let's say, so we broke out the TNT. And why not? And why not? Okay, so I've got a couple of builds I want to... Well, I've got a build I want to do today, and I think you guys are going to like it. It is a long way off over the other side of town, though, so I think I will see you guys in just a moment. I almost forgot. I haven't been in here yet. This is the apartment of our newest member, Miss Fujimoto, who's been on the this server for a little while. And as everybody has to make an apartment. And this one is very nicely decorated. I quite like this. So we got nice little checkerboard. Floor in the kitchen. I like the colours. Oven, sink. A fridge that spits food at you. Yeah. And pictures of her favourite things. Some nice armour. Is that? No, that's not enchanted, that's just leather. And a nice little seat on the balcony where you can look out over, well, just about everything really. So, well done, Mrs. Fujimoto. Miss! Well done, Miss Fujimoto. I quite like that. Alright, on to the build. I'll see you in a sec. I'm there this time, I promise. I promise. Smash. You know, when Too Many said she was making a diving board, I wasn't quite certain what she meant. I suppose it's a quick way of getting down. Okay, yeah, the other thing that Miss Fujimoto, Too Many Fandoms, the other thing that Too Many Fandoms found the other day was a spawner. And we've been looking for a spawner for quite a while because experience grinders without a spawner are a pain in the fundamental. And now all I have to do is find out where it was. And it's right here. I quite literally fell on it. So here we are. We have ourselves a standard zombie spawner here. And a bit of dungeon there. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick build here to make this into an experience grinder. And I was thinking, now what you'd normally do here is you tunnel out underneath it and you'd put some water flow down to a hole, and that hole would go down 20 blocks and people could stand below it, and when the zombies spawn they get washed down the hole, and you could just hit them easily with a sword and then they die. Let's do something just a little bit different. Well, I've got to be honest with you, working with running water is always so much fun, but we've got here in the end. It took me a little while longer than I thought it would. But what we have here is we have the zombie spawner suspended over some flowing water. The zombies can only spawn within this block once we take away the torches, so when they do, they'll drop down into this water and get pushed over this edge, get pushed over this edge, and then get pushed forward to here, where they have no choice but to head up. And eventually, they'll get to the surface. Not that I particularly want them at the surface. I think now, what we have to do is take them just that step further, which we shall do after we say hello to this guy. Hello. Right. So the next step is to get them higher so we can drop them down. Oh, he brought a friend. Isn't that nice? Hello, friend. How you doing? Right. So, we'll dig around this a little bit. Just make some space. And we want a stone back, but the rest of it I think can be in glass. So we're going to want to go up about... Ooh, let's go up... Let's say 22 blocks. Geronimo! Yep, that'll do us. That'll do us nicely. Okay, so now we want to build a bit of structure around that, and of course to do that we're going to want to build another block. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's build a chest first. Keep down. Because quite frankly I'm getting a bit full of stuff, so let's make a quick chest. Yeah, full of something, they all say out loud. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right. Drop that down, and just get rid of some of the stuff I don't need just yet. Let's take a stack of cobble. Let's take 2 stacks. That can all stay behind because I don't need any of it. And if we just go in here, we turn out the planks, that's freed up a bit more space as well. So let's get up here. Now we want to carry on the same pattern here of ladder, water, ladder, water, ladder, water, and so on the way up. And the best way for us to do that now is to just pillar on up and repeat. In fact, let's do the whole thing at once, because let's say we're dropping down again. So let's get some glass in our bar. So let's do it like that. So pillar, glass, and then pillar, glass, and we're going to have to carry on doing this, so we might as well put some water down while we can as well, and by some strange coincidence we have some water over here. This is going to be the time consuming bit, so I think I will cut away after I've done a few here, so you can see what I'm doing without actually having to watch the whole thing, because that's going to take a bit of time, let's be honest with you. So here we are, we put it up here, and then we put a bucket of water in somewhere else other than there. We put a bucket of water in there, and now we can do some more glass. So pillar, glass, pillar, glass, bucket of water. And now of course I've run out of water, so I need to get some more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up myself a few extra buckets, and I'm going to carry on doing this off camera, and I will catch you guys up when I have finished this. See you in a moment. Well, it's taken a bit of time, mostly because I couldn't be bothered to go off and get a another bucket or 10. But here we are at the top. And what a view the zombies are going to get when they get up here. Isn't it marvellous? So now we want to just shuffle them forward a little bit. Just give them the whole roller coaster experience. And why not? So put a bit of glass there, a bit of glass there. Like this. We want to put the sides down here. We're not going to do much. Just go forward a couple here. Yep, that'll do. And then we bring the sides forward here. We want just to create a little hole like this. I don't need to do this in glass. I just felt like doing it in glass for some reason. I just thought it would look fun. So like that, we have a hole around here. We're going to want an actual block of something there. And because what we want to do there is we want to put another ladder to stop the water from flowing, because we're going to put here some sides to this. Making very great care that we're not at the bottom of this, because once we get this far, we're going to put our another bucket of water here, and that, when the zombies get their way to the top, will push them forward to the hole where they are going to plummet to their doom. So let's go and build that. Don't think I'll keep you with me for this one, because again it's going to be a bit of a tedious build, but perhaps we can all enjoy what happens when we get to the end together. Right, there we go. We have our very first zombie roller coaster on Iris. They will go up there, they will shuffle on it, and they will come back down again at a great pace. And when they hit the bottom here, they will hurt somewhat, and well, they shouldn't actually be killed at this point, so we should be able to just hit them with something, and they will die, and we will get the experience. And I think, in all honesty, I think what we want to do here, other than eat something, is let's give it a quick try, shall we? Because why should the zombies have all the fun? But the first thing I think we're going to do is make a space there, put a blob of water there, and let's give it a go. So the zombie lands in here, goes down here. Let's push through here. The zombies behind it will push it forward one, and then the pressure of the water will send it up till it gets to the very top. Enjoying the view all around it as it does, going, aren't they kind? And up we go, and up we go, and up we go. And they go forward, and they go down! Yeah, that works. Okay, I'm just going to wait until morning, and then I will finish that off, because the last thing this thing needs is a creeper. Back in a bit. Well, isn't it always the case? Yeah, I went to just rest for the night, and I end up getting distracted. Here I am 24 hours later, and I still have to finish this. But as you can see from behind me, this is working quite well. The zombies are... No, I'm not going to do that one again. The zombies are working well. They're coming up here. They're giving a little ride across the top. They are falling almost to their doom. Yeah, they're spawning nicely in there. It's all looking good. So I think all we want to do now is build something here that's going to stop creepers from blowing up behind us while we're sitting here killing zombies. Yeah. Not exactly down to 1 hit point, but it's good enough. Here goes one. I do enjoy watching this, I've got to be honest. Up it goes, up it goes, across it goes, and down it goes. It sounds like one got trapped in the system there, but it's gonna happen a bit like that. So let's do a final montage of the evening. Let's build something for our zombie slaying to happen in. Here we go. Well, there you have it. Just a simple little build, the Palace de Zombie Slaughter. And if we come down here, hop in here, then the zombies will fall down here. Let's see if we can see any coming up and around. One thing I did do after the building process and do after a bit of testing was replace the ladders I put on the back here with signs, because I found that the zombies were occasionally getting blocked. Here comes one. Hello. Up he goes. You just watch him go to the top there. Oh, it's his friend. Isn't that nice? Go on a roller coaster together. Isn't it exciting? Right, and let's go in here. Hello. And yeah, still got a few hit points, but they're reasonable. And all they drop goes into the chest there. Yeah, it's a little bit crude and nasty. I perhaps could have used the space a bit better, and I think I could design this a bit better. But you know, I think I quite like this. I think this will do. Right, actually let's make us a couple more signs before we go. A bit of space. Actually, like that, and then we'll put some like that, and a stick there. Okay, alright, and let's give this place a name. And I think I quite like that one. As the zombie. No, that won't fit. Nobbling. And let's change that one, because I'm a bit finicky and can't type. There we go. Welcome to the Palais de Zombie Nobbling. So you come in here, close the door behind you, you're now safe from creepers and things like that. Just come here, go AFK for a little bit. You can even see the guys coming up. And eventually they all drop down here. So what I'm thinking is you just sort of stand here for 15 minutes, go AFK, make yourself some dinner, make a cup of coffee, whatever you want to do. Come back and slaughter things. Come on, zombies, where are you? Here, where are you? Where are you? Hey, zombie, zombie. It does take a little bit of time to get here, but that's the point. You know, this is not a thing that you're going to want to do online. You want to go away for a little bit and wait a little bit. Oh, here you come. Ooh, zombie villager. Up you go. Yeah. This is an interesting mechanic. This a zombie or a mob with a head in water will go upwards, and this just takes advantage of that fact. Where are they? You all up the top? You all up the top? Come down here. I want to give a demonstration. Come on. Come on. Brr. Oi, go and get your mates to move, will you? Yeah, you two. Come on, sort them out. Yeah, of course I want to give a demonstration here so they're all stuck up the top. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. But what's going to happen is, in all honesty, is the pressure of the zombies behind them is going to force them to drop, like that. So eventually, you're mine. And then we just... In fact, I am tempted to go and brew a load of healing potions. Then we just wait until there's a couple of dozen in there, throw a healing potion in it, kills a lot of them, and the job is done. A little bit crude this, a little bit spur of the moment, but I enjoyed making this, I've got to be honest with you, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hello. It's supposed to be in there. You can shut up. So, there we have it. Very simple and slightly silly zombie drop. And why not? I'm going to say I was bored. I'm going to say I'm going to punch you in the face with this sword. There you go. I'm going to punch you in the face with this sword. And why not? So, until the next time, I have been Simon Parsons. This has been Iris. And this has been very silly. And I thought there was a creeper behind me. Thank you. And good night. Have at you, zombie! Have at you!